Welcome back to Let's Clone. My name would be Toast, and this is a bit of a different tutorial, I guess. Just wanted to make a quick little video on how to make custom snippets because I think they're incredible, super useful, kind of fun to make, and I had some fun playing with JavaScript in helping me make these. So if you wanted to learn how to make snippets, then you clicked on the right video. So what a snippet is if you hit F4 from you have to hit function, whoops, then you get this little list of pre-configured code blocks, I guess you could say. Here's one that I made myself for collisions where it writes all the code that I wanted it to by default, and it gives me a highlighted place where I could put in, like, I don't know, I would have like an object solid or something like that. And then it will apply my collision code that I've written to all of these, and it just whatever you want to put in there, you put in there. Saves a lot of time, pretty useful. There's already a bunch that are implemented, as you can see from, where's my 4? From this, you could do loops, comment lines, bunch of stuffs. And yeah, like this point of the video is you can make custom ones. So this is a little bit of a breakdown as to how to do that. So you'll find a snippet folder or a snippet file. If you don't have one, you can make one, and it is located here or here in Windows or Mac. Let's go there. So find it at those locations, and there are a few different rules for your snippet file. For starters, the syntax is that you have your character. If I bring this, whoa, go away. You have your hotkey along the right side, and you have your title. So you have a hotkey followed by a dash, followed by your title, followed by a colon, and then by your code. In your code is where you have kind of the strictest of rules. A single line of code is all you can put in your snippet file. You can't have any new line characters. So you're going to replace all of your new line characters with a money sign. And then you're going to put the selected text, like how you saw in, let's just pop this up one more time, how it automatically selects this object right here. It's just whatever you put in front of these pipeline characters. I'm not totally sure if that's the correct name for them. So we're going to make a very simple, very kind of stupid snippet of code, and we're going to put in a snippet file just to show in real time that it works and how to do it. I'm going to cheat and use my own little JavaScript thing to do all the new line stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out the code that I would like to make. So I'm just going to do an if keyboard check pressed, and then here I would do, I'm going to put in these pipeline characters, and I'll put in key because I just want to select that, then do something. Then we're going to show debug message bingo bango zingo zango, because why not? So we have a little bit of code. We've got our new line characters we got to get rid of. Normally what you could do is just hit backspace, hit money sign, do that for all of them. I'm a little bit lazier than that, so I'm going to take a different approach. I'm going to take this code. You're actually going to need to close out of GameMaker because once you change the snippet file, you have to relaunch GameMaker in order for it to work. But why didn't you pop up? All right, yes, I'm going to quit this. Sure, I'll save it. That's me. Where's my terminal? All right, we'll get back over to this side. There we go. So I'm just using terminal with tmux. If you just use your file manager, it doesn't matter what. But I've just created a little snippet. So my little JavaScript file, all it's going to do is it's going to read in a text file. It's going to pull the string out of the text file, and it's going to replace all of my new line characters with money signs. It's just easier for me, and then I'm going to print it out. If you don't know anything about Node or JavaScript, ignore all that. I'm just going to make it easier on my end for it. But if I go into my text file, I've just pasted the code that we just typed into GameMaker. Oops. Just saving it so I can don't worry about it. So if I run my little snip and I point to my text file, I now print out one line, one line of code that I can just grab from here. It adds a little extra new line character at the end. I don't actually, you know what? In GameMaker, I would like everything to be kind of spaced out by new line, so I'm fine with that. But I'm just copying that to the clipboard. Now this is in my snippet file. If I go tmux, if I back up one, where are we? Okay. I'm just gonna go into, I'm on a Mac, so it's in my shared GameMaker Studios user file. ls, I have my little snippet file in there. So vim, going to my snippets. Now in here, I already have the collision one that I already showed you, but I'm gonna come down here. We're just gonna call it P for print because we're just printing a key. Print key, I don't know. And then I'm just gonna paste that line of code that we just generated from in GameMaker, whatever way you want to take that full GameMaker code and then replace all the money signs. It's not too hard to do manually. So I probably wasted a lot of time showing it this way anyways, but defeating the purpose doesn't really matter. But I will save that file, close it out, hop back into GameMaker, give it a couple seconds. Not a very fast machine. It's a 2011 MacBook, I believe, but I've swapped out the hard drive for a solid state and I doubled the RAM, so it's pretty much a 2013 MacBook. Gets me by. Come back into whatever program you're going to be using to help yourself out. Hitting that F4, and you'll see at the bottom we have P for print key. I can either click it or just hit P. It automatically highlights to there. Let's say VK, enter. And then I didn't have to do very much work. Well, I did all the work in writing the JavaScript and then with converting, but you can do as much as you want. Now, if I hit enter, when the game is, whoa, my guy. If I hit enter, bingo, bango, zingo, zango. I know this is kind of a different video and I'm kind of all over the place, but yeah, snippets are neat. They can save you a lot of time with not having to write all the same code over and over and over again. So learn about them, implement them, use them, have fun. Send them my way if you think you made any of them that are cool. Peace.